What's up, everybody? Hopefully you can hear me okay. I don't have my usual audio equipment. I'm in an undisclosed location. It is raining outside, and my balcony faces the ocean, so I get that view, and I'll share that with you guys over the course of the next few days anyway. So let's keep these short and quick because I got other things to do. I still want to provide you guys some value and some content, some things for you guys to think about. So this one's about threesomes. Here's when you never accept no to a threesome. When I say don't accept no, obviously you can't force somebody to do a threesome, right? And when I say threesome, I mean girl, guy, okay? Not guy, girl. That's generally a train, and that's something different. So, girl, guy, or multiple women and you as the guy, all right? Here's when you never accept no to it. You never accept no to it if she's done it before. If she's done it in her past, you don't accept a no. And of course, again, you can't force it, but that means you're not taking the relationship anywhere. There's no relationship, really, if she's not willing to do that with you. Now, why am I taking such a hard stance on this? Well, the reason why is because if she's done it before, that means she thought or felt that some other dude was more sexually marketable or more alpha than you, and she was willing to experience that experience with that guy. And now that she's settled with you, she's not willing to do it with you because she does not find you as sexually marketable or as attractive. So that is a test right there to be able to tell if she sees you as her apex alpha. Now, this is especially true if she's had a couple of threesomes and she's enjoyed them. Don't buy into the crap because some of these girls will be like, they'll act like they were being tortured or something during the sexual experience and they hated it. If they voluntarily did it, okay, and it wasn't a sexual assault scenario, then guess what? They weren't sitting there not enjoying the experience, right? It is sex, and sex is enjoyable. So don't buy into some narrative that it was so miserable and horrible and blah, 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 and that's why she can't do that with you. There's a lot of excuses women like to make and don't accept it. Now, maybe you're more of a traditional conservative. Maybe threesomes aren't for you. That's okay. You don't have to do something you don't want to do with her, right? But would she be willing to do that with you, even if she didn't want to necessarily, or if she was concerned maybe about some jealousy or whatever, would she be willing? Because she was certainly willing to do that with somebody else, right? So that's the question. Now, you're in a, let's say, traditionally conservative type of a marriage, and she did some more promiscuous things in her past, and she went to your church and said some magic words, and now she's not, like that anymore. Somehow magically she's different now, and that's what you believe. That's cool. That's cool. You don't have to go off and do it. However, if she's not willing to do what you're asking or what you would want, but she was doing that for somebody else, and in fact, oftentimes initiating that or instigating that with somebody else, then you have a problem. You see, the point is, a relationship or anything long-term, anything besides just casual, and then she eventually gets out of your life, and that's the end of it. Anything besides that can't work unless she sees you as her apex alpha and has her best choice. Believe you me, if she was willing to have threesomes and wild experiences with someone else, but is unwilling to do that stuff with you, then the chances are, in most cases, as in almost all, she just doesn't see you as that guy. Women settle all the time. They settle for guys that are not their best, And you need to not have your ego wrapped up into it. And you need to instead be objective and realize if she is using you for companionship or resources or whatever it may be, right? But she doesn't see you as her best, then it's going to be a miserable time. The relationship will eventually fall apart, and it's not going to be good for you long term. So don't ever give your long term investment into somebody unless she sees you as the best. And again, I'll say it again, a good benchmark to that is other things she's enjoyed, like threesomes, she would want to do that with you. Because she would want to even kind of erase the experience in her head of what she did with someone else, because she experienced it so much better with you. So I'll close with that. I know that may seem controversial, but don't accept scenarios where she was doing all kinds of stuff with guys in her past during her whole phase or whatever it may be, and now she is refusing that with you. A threesome is one of those things, because I hear that all the time. Oh, well, I wouldn't do that with somebody I'm committed to. Or I wouldn't do that with... Okay, it's because she has strategic pluralism on her brain, and she is hoping that the beta provider will be the long-term mate. Well, she needs to see you as more than that. She needs to see you as the alpha lays guy, not the beta pays guy. And so that means that she would be willing to do that with you. Again, that's if she's done it before. Now, if she's never done it, and you believe her, she's not lying to you, whatever, then of course that's understandable, right? But if she's done it, then she needs to be willing to do it with you, at least willing, or else you can probably guess the genuine desire isn't where it needs to be. All right, on that note, a few-minute video, closed off in 7. That's not too bad considering how long I like to ramble. Till next time.